basically everything transfers, and I don't think people appreciate it.
Okay, that's a big claim. It seems like a very different problem.
Cars are basically robots when you actually look at it. Cars are robots, and Tesla, I don't think is a car company. I think this is misleading. This is a robotics company, robotics at scale company. Because I would say at scale is also like a whole separate variable. They're not building a single thing. They're building the machine that builds the thing, which is a whole separate thing. And so I think robotics at scale company is what Tesla is. And I think in terms of the transfer from cars to humanoids, it was not that much work at all. And in fact, like the early versions of Optimus, the robot, it thought it was a car, like because it had the exact same computer, it had the exact same cameras. It was really funny because we were running the car networks on the robot, but it's walking around the office and so on.
Oh, amazing.
And like it's trying to like recognize drivable space, but it's all just walking space now, I suppose. But it actually kind of like generalized a little bit, and there's some fine tuning necessary and so on. But it thought it was driving, but it's actually like moving through an environment.
Is a reasonable way to think of this as like, actually it's a robot, many things transfer, but you're just missing, for example, actuation and action data?
Yeah, you definitely miss some components, and the other part I would say is like so much transfers, like the speed with which Optimus was started, I think to me was very impressive, because the moment Elon said we're doing this, people just showed up with all the right tools, and all the stuff just showed up so quickly, and all these CAD models and all the supply chain stuff. And I just felt like, wow, there's so much in-house expertise for building robotics at Tesla. And like it's all the same tools, and they're just like, okay, they're being reconfigured from a car, like a Transformer, the movie. They're just being reconfigured and reshuffled, but it's like the same thing. And you need all the same components. You need to think about all the same kinds of stuff, both on the hardware side, on the scale stuff, and also on the brains. And so for the brains, there was also a ton of transfer, not just of the specific networks, but also all of the approach and the labeling team and how it all coordinates and the approaches people are taking. I just think there's a ton of transfer.
What do you think?